Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to be here again tonight. This is the going back into the recessed meeting of February 8th for the Road and Bridge. We'll start out with a roll call.
Supervisor Alberico.
Here.
Trustee Boyce.
Here.
Trustee Lewandowski.
Here.
Assessor Mason.
Here.
Highway Commissioner Shalinski.
Here.
Trustee Morelli.
Here.
And Clerk Rumchek is here. And in the audience we have Mr. Tom Kelly, and we have taping the meeting Grant Spooner.
All right. Moving on, approval of the bills for the Highway Department. You have a bill list of $105,487.08. I need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Michael Lewandowski.
I'll second it.
I got a second by Barbara Boyce. Any questions of the bills tonight? My only question, Jenny, were you going to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay, my only question was, you did buy a couple of trucks, I guess?
Yes.
You got that bill today for the trucks.
Yes.
Was there any kind of bidding process? I know I want to be real careful on, I feel like any big
Yeah, no,
payments like that.
it's the same thing with our loader. As long as you go through like the state bid process.
They go through a bidding process.
Yeah, and Curry Motors was the state bid. Without going through the state bid, I bought a crew cab, 4-door, 2500 Ford truck. Not a lot of bells and whistles, but the spray and bed liner, those type of things.
Yeah.
I bought that, and I bought a super cab, which is an extended cab, 2500. So I bought 2 Ford trucks for the 60,000. Without going to state bid, the crew cab alone is going to be in the 50s. So yeah, definitely I made sure that was all good. Yeah.
I don't know what they go for, but I just don't want to.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. If I was to, I talked to other highway commissioners that do go out for bid, and some of the prices do get pretty close to what we got. But since the state already bids it out, they have Will County Government is another, we call it procurement type of an agency. But that NJPA where I bought the loader, that's probably one of the better ones. They just didn't have trucks like we wanted. So we went through the Will County Government procurement site.
Okay.
Yep.
And as you know, the clerk does not have any of those documents, and you're supposed to give all the clerk all documents that pertain to anything.
I don't have any documents myself.
Whatever you have for the bidding process, however
There
you
wasn't
did
a
it.
bidding process. We just ordered them.
But you said you went through a bidding.
Well, it's NJPA. It's just you go pick out what you want. All the bidding is completely done. So what they do is they give you a sheet like this, and it says, here's your options.
Yeah,
What color do you want?
I need that. And whatever you have that pertains to anything that has to do with that truck.
Right now, I really don't have anything but the invoice.
Yeah.
If we fill out the paperwork, we turn it in, and then I told them I wanted to be invoiced before this fiscal year is out.
Yeah, we
So
have to
once
have some
we get all
documentation.
that, we have the invoice.
Yeah, we have to have
All
something,
right,
how,
we had a motion.
whatever.
Were these new trucks?
Yeah.
That's for that price.
Yeah, that's yeah, brand new. It surprised me because I was trying to get it under 58. I was trying to save that $1 million off the budget in 4 years, but I was real close. I'm 20,000 short this year, so if I could have got it a little bit lower, but there's no, you can't. there's no bidding or anything. Here's what you want, here's your options. You know, it's already been done for you.
But those are pickups, right? I mean.
Yes, yeah, 2,500.
I know you were saying you had issues with some other machinery.
Yeah, the transmission was about $8,000 for that six-wheeler, and 2 weeks after we got that back, we blew the motor in it, so. Just, they're old, and so we're putting a motor in it now. And then that should be good for that truck. We're gonna kinda we're semi-retired, it won't do any snow plowing. Hopefully next year, we'll be able to buy that boom mower, and then one more of our single axle trucks. The tandem axle, we use a lot for hauling, but plowing, it's just too big of a truck to get in the cul-de-sacs. It was a great truck when the township used to have Taylor Road, you know, Redway, you know, some of just the long, it's a great plow truck if you're going 10 miles before you gotta turn around, but in and out of the cul-de-sacs. So, I mean, we still need the truck, but we're gonna get a smaller one, like the rest of our bigger trucks, we're at 33,000 pounds.
Now, these trucks wouldn't be used for plowing or anything?
No. The crew cab is replacing, the crew cab is replacing the crew cab that we lost in the tornado in Gold City.
Right.
And the transmission is pretty much going out in the other pickup, so when I found out what the cost was, I thought, well, we got the money in the budget, we might as well go ahead and replace them.
Okay, and these are trucks that stay at the shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So John, I just want to make sure John will understand for clarification. So whenever you have something, as you know, that's over $20,000 and you don't go through the bidding process, you have to have some documentation that says what you did to obtain that besides an invoice. So anything that you can get, if somebody questions you or me and says, why didn't you go out to bid for these two things? I don't have anything in my office to show that.
Okay.
So I need some documentation that shows why you did not go out for bid.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
All right, motion was made, second was made. Any other questions? I would ask for a roll call.
Supervisor Alberico?
Yes.
Trustee Lewandowski?
Yes.
Trustee Boyce?
Yes.
Trustee Morelli?
Yes.
All right. Next on the agenda is the approval of the transfers. Do you want to go through the transfers for us?
Sure. I'll just read it as you see it stated, just to put it on record, I guess, verbally. We had the amount of $258.73. We took out a contingency. Do you want the line item number? 704-6990. For part-time secretary. $85 we took out a contingency for drug and alcohol and put it in drug and alcohol. $412.38 we took out a contingency and put it into printing. $25 we took out a contingency, put it into dues. $4,167.85 we took out a contingency, put it into street lighting. That went up after we did the budget, we found an increase. $325.15 we took out a contingency and put in miscellaneous. $50.91 we took out a contingency and put into what is that? OTFT Road. Line item 7064209. Trying to think of what that is.
Overtime and full-time?
Yeah, but why would it say road? I'd have to, oh wait, here, I could probably tell you. No, I'm all interested. That's 706.
4209. Full-time employees overtime.
Oh, okay, that's probably what it is. Okay, I don't know why it says road there, unless it's just road and bridge. $5,756.66. We took out of contingency and put into part-time salary. $644 we took out of contingency and put it into rental equipment. $1,401.50 we took out of contingency and put into equipment lease or purchase. That was the overage on the trucks. $13,416 we took out of road salt and put into liability insurance.
Okay, I'm going to have to stop you there because that's what Michelle called to today.
Well,
And
let me run through the rest of them and then you can ask whatever
oh,
question
it's
you
the
want.
last three.
Well, let me run
Okay.
through them if it's the same question for all of
Okay.
them. $5,626 we took out of road salt and put in the IMRF. And $1,580 that we took out of road salt and put into FICA for a total of $33,749.15.
So none of those line items are out of balance, so I'm wondering why you put money, took money and put it into them.
I got a call from Dave Meyer from the accounting office, and this was his request for me to change from, I needed to add money, according to Dave, into those 3 categories, and road salt, because we're not using a whole lot of salt. I had plenty of money in there.
Okay, even though you have $6,000 in, or $3,000, $5,000 in those line items, why do you need more money if it's the end of the
I
year?
asked Dave that a couple of times, and with the short conversations I've had on the phone with him today, he told me that he had to increase those line items so that they match what was levied. I think, Ron, you were present after a meeting when he mentioned to me about that one year there was a recommendation from the board to put all, to just do one fund, that road fund.
Right.
Well, what happens, we found out, is that the city of Romeoville, Crest Hill, and Lockport, when you collect township money, you guys, I don't know, you guys probably do the same thing, 50 cents on every dollar that I collect for people that are in the township but live in the city limits, I have to give back to the city.
Back to the city.
And that money only comes out of the road fund. So by taking that recommendation and going with one road fund, I lost, I don't know, about $70,000 or $80,000. So we chose,
Last year, right?
because I had to give that to the city. Then in order to get that number down or to save money, we reopened up those 3 funds. So now I'm levying for those 3 funds. Well, because I believe it was the CPI came in so low, in order for people not to have the criteria to object to the levy, you know, they send all those objections out, and last year we didn't object. He said that I had to bring those 3 line items up to a certain level. And that's how he wanted me to do it. That's how it was explained to me.
Makes sense.
All right, a motion was made. No motions were made yet. So I need a motion to accept his transfers.
Make a motion.
I got a motion by Barb,
I'll second
and a
it.
second by Michael. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Alberico?
Yes.
Trustee Boyce?
Yes.
Trustee Lewandowski?
Yes.
Trustee Morelli?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. We have a Highway Commissioners report. I don't know if we really need one here tonight. Any citizens wishing to address the board on the highway? Hearing none, I have no other business. I would ask for an adjournment of this meeting.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Mike Lewandowski,
Second it.
second by Barbara Boyce. Thank you very much. We move on to general assistance. We have the bills of $7,760.86. We need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Michael Lewandowski,
I'll second it.
and a second by Barb Boyce. Do we have any questions of the bills tonight?
Ron, I just got a question on that last page, that transfer.
All right.
From general assistance.
Well, that's in the transfer. Why don't we ask that when we get to the
Oh.
transfers?
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
This is just for the bills. Did we make a motion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a second. Any other questions on the bills? Now I need a roll call.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Lewandowski?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
All right. I got one transfer. I need, in general assistance. It's for transferring $9,000 from line item 0055870 for rent and going to 44510 for hospitalization. Now I need a motion.
Make the motion. motion.
I got a motion to pass the transfer. I have a second, and I can ask questions.
I'll second.
I got a second by Dean. Now, is there any questions?
Yeah.
What is that for?
Okay.
We had our, one of our employees added a person to their insurance, a spouse, which brought up the insurance on that hospitalization line item, which is taken out of the general assistance fund, because she works mostly with the general assistance. So her insurance comes out of that one. So we have to pay, she added somebody to the insurance, we have to allow our employees to do that, and we give them that coverage. So that line item went way up since your husband went onto that insurance.
I mean, is this,
So someone's
I don't know if I could
husband went
ask
on the
for-
insurance?
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
it
we-
somebody that been here for a while that didn't need it in the past?
In the
or
past,
all of a
yeah.
sudden?
No.
Somebody, you know, she had her own insurance. I don't want to get into personal
Well,
people,
right, I know,
voice,
yeah,
names,
just wondering.
situation came up where she, her husband lost his insurance, so she had asked to have him covered under insurance. And we have to allow that per our personnel files, personnel, you know, what we offer. So we did that. Any other questions? I'd ask for a roll call.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Lewandowski?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. I have no new business or any old business. I'd ask if anybody from the audience would like to address the board.
Say hi, Tom. Okay.
I have no other business. I would ask for an adjournment.
Make the second it.
And a motion by
Me.
Barb and a
I'll
second
second
by Michael. All right, we're moving on to our senior fund. You have the bills in front of you of $7,396.88. I need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make the motion.
I got a motion by Barbara Boyce.
I'll second it.
I got a second by Michael Lewandowski. Any questions of tonight's bills? Hearing none, I need a roll call.
Alberico?
Yes?
Lewandowski?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. I have no transfers in our senior fund, so I have no other business, unless there's a citizen wishing to address this board. Hearing none, I ask for an adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Mike Lewandowski,
I'll second it.
seconded by Barbara Boyce. Thank you very much. We move on to our recessed meeting of the town fund. In the town fund, you have bills of $51,407.96. I need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make the motion.
And I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
and a second by Dean Morelli. Any questions of the bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Alberico? Oh,
Yes.
Just trying to go through this real quick.
Did you have a question?
Nah, I'm looking.
It was the same as, didn't change, did it?
But I just want to add that because the reason you don't have your packets beforehand is because when we do our fiscal year end, we take all the bills that come in up until today. So when the mail comes in today, just so we can get everything in that budget period, you know, the assessors, the clerks, the supervisor, they all get their bills together and we stick it on a bill list, and we want to get them paid before the fiscal year ends, and that's why you didn't get a packet. But I do want to add that we're going to start emailing packets. So check your emails. along with hard copies. It's just so you can, get it quicker and see it quicker. It's just gonna be an easier way to look things up. So, I think we started emailing, I don't know if you looked at your email, but we did email a couple of agendas this time. So, we're gonna start to get everything streamlined so we could get it all in that fashion email form, so electronically. So.
All right, any questions then? Hearing none, I'll ask for a roll call.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Lewandowski?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. We have the approval of the transfers, so we'll go with the assessors first.
I have two transfers tonight. My first one is $1,103.01. Comes from account number 0015495 as consultant to my part-time employees of 0014210. And I have $2,250 coming from contingency into training. I hit tonight.
All right, I need a motion to pass for
You
transfers.
want to do them all?
Can we do them all?
together?
Okay.
We could do them all together. unless you
All
wanna
right,
do
we'll
them
go on
separate.
to the clerk's transfers.
I have from contingency 002-6990, $258. And that's going to go into legal services, town clerk printing, and town clerk dues. So 108 into legal, 15 into printing, and 135. So the total of the transfers are $258.
All right, I have no transfers in my supervisors. I do have some in the general. Okay, they're all coming from contingency. I'm going to transfer 4 cents to the town clerk payroll, 4 cents to highway commissioner's payroll. That being that when they do that payroll, it doesn't come out right, we have to set it right at the end of the year for 4 cents. On a contingency to grant applications, $5,508. Contingency to Pace Bus, $718.83. Contingency to EMA, $360. And from contingency to miscellaneous, $219.97 for a total of $6,806.88. Okay, that's all our transfers. I need a motion to pass the transfers.
I make a motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce.
I'll second it.
I got a second by Mike Lewandowski. Do we have any questions on the transfers?
Debbie, the training, I mean, is that other than the stuff that we approved, like at the regular township
That's
meetings?
all the schools that we all went to this year. Because
Okay.
I had 2 girls that completed their CIAO, which put me over in my training.
Okay.
Any other questions? I need a roll call.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Lewandowski?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
All right, I have no other business tonight in the meetings, unless there's a citizen wishing to address the board. Hearing none, I would ask for an adjournment.
I make a motion.
I got
I'll
a motion
second
by Barbara and a second by Michael Lewandowski. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you very much for your time, everybody, and I do want to remind everybody of the workshop tomorrow night.
6:30.
And grade your scholarships.
When do they do that?
The next meeting.
How
There's a
about,
list in there.
how
Next
about the
meeting
news
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
No, not the next one.
And I need to sign this.
How about the letters, when do you want those, next
Closing
week?
documents on
Yes,
that.
end of this
You
week.
can sign
we
it,
can
you
get
received that?
Okay.
it. Friday. Yeah,
Break
we
a little
can.
knife.
Running a little behind on that. Real behind.
That's fine.
Yeah.